A horror reporter is someone who is known as being involved in some sort of sex scandal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she gets a job as a reporter.
Mm-hmm.
Like
well,
Ashley,
logical.
like Ashley Dupre, she gets her own column. It's not necessarily a reporter, but she gets her own
She'd be
column.
more of a horror columnist.
Horror columnist.
Right.
But we have a new horror reporter, or horror reporter, and it's Rachel Usatel.
Yucatel.
Is it ukulele?
Who could tell? What did she do before she was a reporter? Did she go to reporter girl school?
She didn't go to reporter school. Reporter
Almost.
girl school.
She went to Tweet University or Text University, I believe. Text is A&M.
If that journalism school is in Tiger Woods' crotch, then she went there.
It
Yes.
is.
That's where she went to school.
I think so.
To Liz's question, Anna, I mean, the only thing she ever did was sleep with Tiger Woods, right? I mean, I'm sure that's not the only thing she did in her life,
Right.
but I mean, that's why they've hired her, right?
She's known. Okay, she's known for sleeping with a lot of different celebrities.
Oh, never mind.
And
Then I take it back. Then she's totally qualified.
She's
Yeah, right.
she's a New York she's a New York socialite. Okay.
she-
Oh, well, then obviously that makes you a journalist, obviously.
Right. So she's the perfect person for Extra. Extra has hired her.
Oh, we're talking about Extra.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're confusing journalism and Extra, not so much this ukulele chick with journalism.
Yeah, Bill Moyers didn't hire her. I mean, what are you talking?
She doesn't work for NPR like you do.
She's the new Charlene Hunter Gold.
Yeah,
They're very excited.
Her work in Haiti was incredible.
Yeah.
You could tell.
So, what's she going to do for Extra?
Well, she's going to be a special correspondent. All right.
Of course she
It's
is.
like Special Olympics.
What does that mean, special correspondent?
Well, she's going to be talking about hot spots and nightclubs and
Right.
things like
We need more
that.
of that.
And she's probably going to participate in interviews with semi-celebrities like John Gosselin or.
Anyone she hasn't slept with? Or is it exclusively the celebrities she has slept with?
I don't know. I think there are very few celebrities that she hasn't slept with, so who knows?
I think it's fantastic that people who have master's degrees in journalism from schools like Columbia and Northwestern can't get arrested. Papers are folding everywhere. And she's going to go report on hotspots.
I hope the interviews are actually in her vagina. I hope they set up three lights, 3-camera shoot. She's actually gonna climb inside her vagina and conduct an interview with other people in her vagina.
It is. It's
Well-
a segment on Extra called Under the Hood.
I like
And
it.
it's going to be, climb on in. Cenk, I was a co-anchor at Extra for 30 seconds before they fired me.
Shut up, really? I didn't know that.
Oh yes.
And I'll tell you, the story.
Brian.
Is that the promo?
And the stories we were breaking, my God, the journalism that we were doing over there.
What happened there?
What happened to me?
Sure.
No,
what
or
was
what
your
it-
experience there?
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. They just don't want you getting close to the truth, and I got too close to the truth. I asked Keanu Reeves if there would be a Point Break 2, and that was offensive to him.
Oh, really?
And he reported me to the PR police, and they came and slapped my wrist for it. That stuff won't stand in Hollywood. You can't ask those hard-hitting questions.
See, but that goes to a serious point. You know how we always talk about how in politics they sell out to the politicians because they want the access? CNN wants the senators to come on, so
Yes.
they never say anything wrong about the senators.
Yes.
And in the entertainment world, they need access to Keanu Reeves, et cetera.
Yeah.
I had similar things. I was a TV writer for a little while for USA Networks, and there was some pilot I was working on, and I wrote a joke about Kevin Costner. And that was supposed to be my job. And they're like, oh, that's really funny. We're going to have to take it out.
Yeah.
Because that would gravely offend Kevin Costner, and we can't do that. So obviously, we're going to have to make it this really insipid and bland so that it doesn't offend anyone. In another instance, I was working for a TV station down in Miami. I asked Rebecca Romaine Stamos at the time if she knew her character in X-Men was a lesbian in the cartoons. That's interesting, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, and because she's doing that character, etc. I got banned from the PR
No.
Cenk,
circuit. I'm done.
how could you ask a question so hurtful? How could
And
you do
truthful.
that? That truth.
How dare you get
got
at the
too
truth.
close to the truth. That was like the white paper for her. That was just, you can't do that. You can't. Now, Jennifer Aniston, in fact, she chairs like a rape benefit, like an event to raise money for rape awareness. And at the event, I said to her, I thought I would come up with something substantive to ask her, because it's not like, hey, what are you going to do next after Friends? So I
Right.
said, how come so many women are raped by guys they know?
Right.
Like
gay
how
rape,
come?
a huge issue.
Yeah.
And she said, I don't, know, and started breaking down in front of me. So I said, it's okay. You don't have to answer that. That question got me fired. That her publicist called my boss and said, how dare you ask a question about rape at a rape benefit?
No, but you see, that's
Seriously,
why. Because Brian, people don't know. Like they don't know why we get the boring TV that we do.
Yeah.
They don't know why that they only ask the most, trivial, uninteresting questions. Oh, so what happened on the set, etc. Because you ask the interesting question, you get fired.
Right.
That's right.
Right, and that's why you weed people out that are interesting and smart, and eventually you're left with what's on television.
Yes.
I just expect if a celebrity or someone famous who's in the public eye puts themselves out there for a humanitarian cause or whatever, a philanthropy, they should have
Know about it.
Know about it. The depth to answer some questions about it, some statistics, be reasoned enough to explain it to someone.
And
I made that stupid assumption. I'm sorry. Jennifer Aniston, I'm so sorry about the bad rape event meltdown.